Arriving the residence of the late Kenneth, we met his mom surrounded by sympathizers. She says having spent the better part of the day with her son, she never envisaged what befell her family.
Later in the afternoon, a friend visited him. Around that kind of evening, the friend told him that he's going to give them good time, that they should go out and have good time. So I was in the house in the night cooking. After cooking, I was waiting for him to come back and eat. Then around that kind to 8, a friend called me. She told me that our children are in the police station.
Another shock awaited her when she got to the police station.
60,000 naira to bail them. So after all said and done, they agreed on 20,000 naira to bail them. It was when they came out, I did not see my child. Then I asked her, the boy asked me, "Mommy, where is Zach?" I said, "What do you mean? Are you not together with him?" He said, "No, that he saw Aka jumping inside the river, the sea, when police was chasing them." Then when we get there, we saw some people. We asked the people that attended us, confirmed that they saw the boy, and when he ran inside, the police was pursuing him. Some go from the front, some are at the back. Those that in the front was pointing gun at him. So he has no choice than to jump inside the water.
Hillary is one of the 3 that went for that picnic with Kenneth. He says the atmosphere was lively, not until police officers appeared on the scene at about 7:30 p.m.
About 7 o'clock, my friend Mark decided to escort the 2 ladies and told myself and Kenneth that we should wait behind. We were waiting for him. We saw him coming, and he said he's seen some signs of torchlights everywhere. So we're like, what's going on? Like, what sort of torchlight? I said he has been attacked there by hoodlums. So we said, okay, let's start going. So immediately we were going. We saw the way they were approaching us fast. We saw the force they were coming with, and we decided to alight. So we had to take off. We were running. So immediately I got to a junction that we were running. I had to, myself and Mark saw that it was the Nigerian police force. I had to wait behind, including Mark. So the 3rd person, who happens to be the deceased, Kenneth Ogbonna, had to run towards the direction where the river is. So he jumped into the river where the chase was much. He jumped into the river. So when he immediately jumped into the river, I heard a splash.
Hillary is not alone in his anger, as we were informed that these youths have continued to gather at the home of the Peters since his death.
Our brother cannot just die like a chicken. They even saw cocaine or even India hemp on his hand. They were meant to save him first. Then they will charge him to court.
Armed with this information that police prevented divers from rescuing Kenneth, our crew headed to the beach side. Our guide recognized a young man seated alone, lost in his thoughts, staring at the river. On inquiry, we were told he's the 3rd person who went on that picnic with Kenneth. Though it was difficult getting him to speak, his accounts of the events are revealing.
Actually, from the locals here, they said immediately my brother got here and he wanted to jump. They told him not to, but the police came so close that he just dived in. And one of them took off his shirt and wanted to dive in too. And the policeman stretched the gun at him and told him that if anybody moves to save him, he will be shot at the spot. So all of them just backed back until the policeman used his torchlight to shine on the water and make sure that there is no trace of him anymore. The policeman actually went to the water where he dived, the spot, and flashed his lights there and made sure he drowned. And then he went back into the van. Then the locals said they actually went into the water when the police went, but he had gone too far. And that time of the night, the water was very cold.
For Kenneth, it's a journey of no return. But for his family and friends, it's a pain that won't ever go away.